Whew. Vince, you'll never fail, do you? You'll never fail. Like, you're a fucking genius, Vince. You are a genius. You are the only person I know that can have one of the greatest pay-per-views ever and then retract it to having one of the most abysmal shits I've ever seen. Like, bro, it's crazy. You are a genius. We had one of the greatest WrestleMania since I don't know when, with the return, night one, the return of Cody, his match with Seth Rollins, which I thought was like one of the matches of the year. Bianca versus Becky Lynch, Charlotte and Ronda Rousey. I thought that was a great match. Like, all this stuff. Steve Austin versus Kevin Owens. It was like, it was good. It was good. And then you come with night two. Yeah. It was not good. It was not fucking good at all. And I'm going to give you the reasons why I did not like WrestleMania Night 2. Like, and I think this should have been all one night, bro. You should have took damn near all the matches off the card of Night 2 and just put the main event of Night 2 on Night 1. And it would have probably been, I thought WrestleMania Night 1 was up there with like All Out. Like, I thought it was one of the greatest shits I've seen. But I have to retract on that because WrestleMania is a two-part event and it's still the same event. And 2 was just complete dog shit. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna explain. We start off with the triple threat tag team match for the Raw Tag Team Championships with RK Bro, the Street Profits, and Alpha Academy. And to be honest, I maybe need to go back and rewatch this because I don't really remember what happened. To be completely honest, I actually fell asleep during this match. Like, not even capping. This is the only match I fell asleep at. Like, I was watching it and I kept like dozing off trying to watch it, and I didn't want to fall asleep, but I just kept going. But then I seen like Gabe Stevenson or whatever his name is, like suplex Chad Gable, my man Shorty G, and that was it. So I don't really got too much to say on that, but I wasn't that interested in that match in the first place. So on to the next. Next we got Bobby Lashley. Yes, Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Oh no. Oh no. Who came up with this idea, my nigga? I know Bobby needs to be on the card, bruh. But this shit was horrible, bruh. This was bad. Oh my god. Oh my foot. He looked just like the Giant Gonzalo, bruh. Oh my, he's so fucking limited, bruh. Like, it was hard to watch. Bobby was out there trying to do his best to work with him, but it was awful, bruh. Like, he speared him in the back. It was just so ugly. It was, oh my god. He kept grabbing Bobby by the face, kept like scratching his face. It was, I can't even explain what this match was. It was just horrible, so sloppy. And the only cool part was when Bobby like suplexed him and shit. But this match was bad, bruh. Like, you went from being a WWE champion to this, bro. It's sad what they do to you with WWE, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it was sad. Then you got Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. You already knew what this match was gonna be. A bunch of dumb shit. They put rat traps on a table. Rat traps on a table. They had the big slap hand that they do in all the Jackass movies. Fucking Wee Man fucking slams Sami Zayn. This match is just full of stunts. Just full of stunts. They try to pull out a giant mouse trap that malfunctions, and you're supposed to believe that fucking Sami Zayn is stuck under there though he can't get out. But we clearly see Johnny Knoxville like break out of it when he like kind of gets stuck in it. So it's kind of weird. But they tried to make it believable, and it looked so bad, bro. This match was. It had some exciting moments, but overall it was shitty. So I'm not gonna lie, it was not hitting, bro. No. Then you got the Fatal 4-Way tag team match for the women's tag team champions, which again I do not give two F's about at all. I do not care. This shit was weak, bro. It felt so choreographed, bro. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, they literally, like, it's the same thing with all these Fatal 4-Way tag team matches, or triple threat tag team matches. They all have a spot where one do a move and then they conveniently roll out the ring, and then they just sit there. Then the next person come in, they hit them, they roll out the ring. Then the next person come in, they roll out the ring. It's like, bruh. Like, bro, it was lame. But Sasha Banks and Naomi wins the tag team championship. And you see why my mind is like exhausted, because, bro, I was so excited the day before, because it was like so live. They had great matches like through and through, but this shit was not it, bro, at all. It was not it, bro. You can really skip to the end of the, like, to the end of, like, the pay-per-view, to, like, the second or ending part of the pay-per-view, because, bro, it's like, bro, what the, how do you mess up this badly, bro? Like, your night one was spectacular. How do you mess up on your night two like this, bro? Then we got Edge and AJ, and I thought, bro, through and through, if one match was going to come through, and I thought this was going to be the best match of the pay-per-view period of both WrestleManias, even though I was wrong, it's like, it was a little alright match. Like, it was slightly underwhelming. It was slightly underwhelming for what I thought it was going to be, but it was cool. Like, I already knew what the spot they was going to do to finish the match, but it was like, bruh. But it was a cool match. But the ending was complete garbage. I'm sorry. Damian Priest coming out to distract AJ? Like, bro, where did this come from? Like, bro, Damian, aren't you in a feud with Finn Balor over the U.S. title? Where did this come from, bro? Now you're a part of, like, Edge's little cult group of weirdos? Like, bro, this frustrated me, bro. Cause the finish was so lame, bro, and flat. It was like ridiculous. They do the spot. You know what spot I'm talking about? The fake phenomenal forearm, and when he gets speared, like, everybody knew this was gonna happen. Like, bro, come on. Is anybody, like, going to get behind Edge in this group with, like, him and Damian Priest? Or do anybody care about this, bro? Like, somebody please let me know. Do anybody care about Edge and the Damian Priest group? Like, bro, how far fucking Damian Priest fell from grace? He was, like, undefeated for, like, a year. Now they got him doing this bullshit with Edge. It's like, bro, nobody cares, bro, about this. Like, what? I'm gonna just end off right there. So, to the next match is Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory, and I like Austin Theory a lot. This was actually a good match. Like, you already knew Pat McAfee could wrestle, and he was super athletic because he was a football player, and he did wrestle Adam Cole before. But this was a pretty, like, decent match. Like, he like jumped all the way to the top rope to suplex Austin Theory off the top rope. He was doing flips and shit. It was cool. It was cool. Austin Theory's like a real prodigy, but the thing that happened after, oh no, it was bad. It was real bad. It was embarrassing. So Pat McAfee wins the match. Vince, I can't believe this happened, bro. For almost 80-year-old Vince McMahon. So Pat McAfee wins the match, and Vince go over to Austin Theory. He's talking to Austin Theory. Pat McAfee goes to the top rope, and he calls out Vince McMahon for a match. I mean, he don't call Vince McMahon out for a match, but he calls out Vince. Vince takes off his fucking sweater. He got his big ass sweat stain on his armpit, and he keeps teasing like he's gonna go in. And I'm thinking like, oh, Vince, this nigga must be rich. This is like crazy. Then he gets out of his fucking shirt. It looked so fucking disgusting. It was crazy. It looked like he was. It was a weird combination. It looked like he was in shape, and it looked like he was fucking out of shape. Like, it was weird, bro. Like, literally. And he's hella old. It was ridiculous. So he goes in the ring. He calls for a referee. They have a match. Almost 80-year-old Vince McMahon. What is he, 77? But they have a match. This was the most slowest. Oh my God, bro. It was hard because Pat McAfee was trying to sell, and it looked ridiculous. It looked like Vince didn't know what he was doing at all, bro. He fucking was throwing him to the corner. It looked so sloppy. And then Austin Theory like helps him. Like, Vince don't take no bumps, which is good because he looked like he was legit about to die out there. Like, he looked like he was gonna croak. It looked like he couldn't take another step in that ring, but it was ridiculous. Vince looked out of it, bro. Like, bro, I'm scared for Vince McMahon right now. So he was a football and kicked the football in Pat McAfee's gut. Wins the match 1-2-3, and one of the most hilarious fucking moments of all time, and fucking the most embarrassing shit for Vince McMahon. I'm telling you, if Vince McMahon saw somebody else doing this shit, they would get fired on the spot. I guarantee you. So Vince McMahon, he gets his hand raised, and then after he starts celebrating Austin Theory like he won the match, even though he lost. Austin Theory was celebrating. Then Austin Theory's music hits. Vince McMahon thinks it's Steve Austin. He missed his cue, like, oh, it was embarrassing. He missed his cue. He thought when Austin Theory's entrance music was gonna play, he thought it was gonna be Steve Austin popped out. So he makes it look like, huh. But it was like for 5 seconds, like, bruh, Vince, are you going senile, bruh? Like, bruh, how do you not know this is not Steve Austin's music, bruh? Like, oh my God, it was funny. He kept looking around. They play his music for like 5 seconds. Clearly, it's not Steve Austin's music, bruh. Oh my God. I'm like, bro, what is he doing? And then after they play Steve Austin music, he tried to do it again. Oh my God, this was bad, bruh. Steve Austin goes in the ring, stunners Austin Theory. That was a good moment. Him stunning Austin Theory. He gets a beer. You know what's about to come. He's giving Vince McMahon a beer. He's about to stunner him. He kicks Vince McMahon in the, he knees and like fucking collapses. And then after he tries to do a stunt, he gives the worst. This was the worst fucking stunner I've ever seen Steve Austin ever do. It was worse than the Linda McMahon one and the one with Vince a couple of years. This shit was awful, bro. Like, if you see this, bro, you'll be like, ooh, no, that looked bad. Oh my God, that shit looked so terrible. Like, Vince, who put you up to this shit, bro? You had no business doing this. Vince, you had no business doing this at all, bro. It's either it was your idea or somebody put you up to this shit. And, bro, don't you ever do this shit again, bro. Because that shit was embarrassing. No, bro. Vince looked so sloppy out there. And then the Undertaker literally comes out for his Hall of Fame shit. He literally does the same thing he does the night before. It was like the same thing, except he says thank you and raises his arm. So it's like, bruh, did you need to do that again, bruh? You literally, it was the literal exact thing that happened the night before. Like, come on, this is what I be talking about, bruh. This is what I be talking about, bruh. And you, oh, he's a WWE hater. He's a WWE hater. Like, no, I'm not a WWE hater. I literally just said night one was one of the best WrestleManias I've seen in like hella years, bruh. Probably since like 24, 23. Like, But it's like, bruh, how do you not notice this shit that is going on? And you're appreciating. It's like, bruh, this shit was embarrassing, bruh. This was not hitting like how night one was. Like, you cannot argue with that, bruh. Like, I'm sorry. And now to the main event. And then we get the main event. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. The biggest match in WrestleMania history. Which is complete cap. This shit is not better than Cena and Rock. Not bigger than Hogan and Warrior. Not bigger than Hogan and Andre. Not bigger than Rock and Hogan. What are you talking about? Michael Cole, bro. You just need to shut up, bro. Or I'm gonna slap you, bro. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But this was definitely not the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. They already had 3. This is their 3rd match at a WrestleMania. How? Because they're unifying the titles? No. What? Stop it, bro. So they have the match. It's the same shit, bro. Like all their matches previously, bro. It's the same thing. Roman, 4 Superman punches. Brock Lesnar, 10 suplexes. Roman Reigns, 5 spears. Brock Lesnar, 3 F5s. The barricade spot. He run through the barricade like every match. Him getting hit by the belt like the last match. He wins. Roman Reigns wins by a spear, and he is the new unified WWE Universal Champion. Most underwhelming main event ever, bro. It is literally the same match they always have, bro. Which is frustrating, bro. This was definitely not the best match of the night. So I don't get how they're talking about this is the biggest main event ever. This wasn't even the biggest match of the fucking night. The best match of the night, hands down, I mean not the night, but the WrestleMania in general, was Cody and Rollins, bro. Period. That is the best match they had, and probably candidate for a match of the year. It should be. If that's not a match of the year candidate, that's bullshit, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but this shit was lame, bro. I don't think this should have been a main event. I'd rather have fucking the Ronda and Charlotte match was better than this, bro. Like, the Charlotte and Ronda match was better than this, bro. Like, Ronda had a few slip-ups, but it was better than the Roman and Brock Lesnar match, because it's like, bro, it's the same thing. But that's WrestleMania 92. I did not mess with it at all. I think it was complete trash. For everybody looking, please watch WrestleMania Night 1. That one was spectacular and amazing. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.